I wanted to touch upon specifically is your passion for consumer rights and transparency. It's actually how we ended up connecting, I guess almost months, years ago. I'm not really sure the exact time, but it's been a while. Um,
Yeah.
and you are one of the very, very, very few agents that publicly acknowledges and talks about buyer rebates.
Yeah.
It's something you can do in PA, but unless you as the consumer bring it up, it's probably never going to be in your conversation. So can you explain like what a rebate is and why a lot of agents won't talk about it?
When you hire a buyer agent, how does that agent get paid,
Mhm.
right? So the buyer agent that's working for you, that's showing you homes, they get a commission that comes ultimately from the seller.
Right.
It's the seller that's paying your buyer's agent, okay? And that can be, it's usually a percentage commission and it varies. What that agent can do, what your buyer can do is actually take some of that money and give it to you at the closing. And they can do this a couple different ways. They can pay some of your closing costs, or you can actually get a check at closing, and it doesn't come from your agent directly, it comes from the closing company. There are companies in Pennsylvania that do rebates, and they advertise that publicly, and the whole company does that. But individual realtors at different other companies are permitted to do that. It's just that we can't publicly advertise that, at least as far as I understand the law.
Right. Right.
Um, so yeah, if you come and work with me and we get you set up on my rebate program, I rebate up to 20% of my commission at the closing to help pay for your closing costs.
Right. And then, you know how I really enjoy referral platforms. How does that affect a consumer's chance of getting a rebate?
Like, there are websites that are like
Right.
bestagentinwherever.com. Okay, you click on that, they send you somebody. Actually, what they do is they sell your contact information to an agent. And what that agent has to do is give part of their commission to that company. Now, that company might give you a tiny slice of that as well. Like they might say, if you work with our agents, we'll give you $500 or something
Mhm.
like that. But they're keeping the vast majority of that. And so basically, by finding your agent on one of these platforms, you're paying your agent a lot less and you're not really benefiting from it necessarily.
Right. Right. And they don't, and the problem is, so say you don't realize that's happening and you sign on with the agent, like that money is gone already. So, when you go to have that conversation about can I talk to you about rebates? Like they've already contributed 30% of what they're earning to someone else. Sometimes it's more than that, right? It can vary from 20 to 40 to, I don't know, 50. I would hope people wouldn't participate in that, but like I can tell by your face, there might be a chance. So, I think that's a key when you talk about rebates is understanding, how you found your agent